Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about what it's like to recover from trauma and spiritual detox and all that. If there's anyone going through anything at all and wants to give up on the path that they're on, it can seem super impossible, but I'm gonna tell you that please don't give up. Don't give up on the things you love. I don't usually do this. I'm kind of awkward, but keep going. God wants you to keep going. You have people supporting you, people that love you. Yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys about what I've been through and how I got through it. I have not had the best childhood. This stuff's not easy to talk about, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to, and I think it'll help a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, as I said that. I didn't really grow up with, like, parents that were really there emotionally. And the environment was very abusive because that's what got passed down from my mom's side. My dad's side's not abusive, but my dad wasn't around for very long. He passed when I was 20. My mom has PTSD and a panic disorder because my grandparents did some really messed up stuff to her, and when I was little she used to hit me and yell at me and stuff like that, just because I did kid stuff, like stuff kids do. You know, kids are gonna trigger the shit out of you, excuse my language. Yeah, I grew up really sad and afraid of things a lot, and I carried way more than I had to, and she really was not nice to my other sister, and I basically raised her. And you know, kids should be raising kids. This is not easy. Okay, I can do this. Okay, God, please help me. My life hasn't really made sense either, not because of the abuse, but like because it's been like supernatural in a way that I had basically the universe raise me. I wouldn't. It's like I couldn't really disassociate because every time I did, there would be this voice that would come in and tell me that like it's gonna be fine, we could just do this instead. But not normally, but like people usually disassociate and don't have that, but I've had that my whole life, and it's got me where I am. Like, I shouldn't even, there's some things I've survived that I shouldn't be alive right now, to be honest. When I was 7, my dad made this swing on a hook in the garage, and I don't remember getting on it and riding it because I hit my head on the garage concrete floor. I don't know how I didn't have a concussion, but like, apparently I went upstairs by myself and just like laid down in the bed because I remember like being in the garage, and then I was face down on my bed crying and my head was like hurting. And then my dad made me call my mom like that. I was like 7. I was like, could barely get words out. It's like, what are you? I don't know. If that were my kid, I would like freak the fuck out if my kid were unconscious, even if it were 3 seconds, and like take him to the hospital. But he just didn't do anything. Like, stuff like that happened with my dad. He was very reckless with me. I know he loved me and stuff, and we had a lot of other good times together. Wasn't always like that, but like Physically, I got hurt a lot. Yeah. My mom and my dad divorced when I was 10 or 11. And she married some dude who's like, wait, not a good dude. He looks like he is, he acts like he is, it's all the whole front, but he's really not a nice person. I had to move back in with them after being in an abusive relationship, and when I started getting sick and stuff, Trig wanted to, sorry, I'm not using names. My stepdad wanted to throw me out of the house because I wasn't working 4 to 8 hours a day. And we have to pull it, you know, like pull yourself up by the fucking bootstraps. Yeah. That shit's stupid. Like, I kept getting sick. Like, I have a chronic skin condition that I got from my old job because somebody wasn't washing their hands after going to the bathroom. And I've had it for a couple of years now. It's a lot better than it used to be, but like, it's still annoying. And when it was really bad, it was bad. Like, I had to change the bandage every 4 hours because there was stuff, and I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't really do anything, and then I would wake up at 7 a.m. and he'd be like yelling at my mom to like make me do shit. It's like it's just like we were kids, which we know. It didn't really like. I'm more so disappointed because he stopped drinking and went to AA and apologized and all that, not to heal, but just to like present something nice instead of actually being a good person. And then when I didn't believe in God, he kept like inviting me to church, and now that I do believe in God and I do talk about it, he shut up about that. I think he uses it to just put on a front, make it about him, because that's what he does. He makes everything about him. But if I stayed there, they would have gotten divorced, probably, because that's how fragile their marriage is. When we were kids, he was drinking and doing drugs and selling spice, which is a Schedule 1 drug that literally kills people or sends them into permanent psychosis. And that's why we had all this nice stuff, all these beautiful houses that we had to move a lot. We moved to Utah because that's where his business was doing better. It was called like Raise the Bar or something. It was for fundraising. But he was just selling drugs, and he was coming home fucked up and on cocaine and stuff, and that continued after he moved back to Washington. It's a lot of shit. And he was like really fucked up. Like, he was threatening to kill my mom. He was screaming in my face. He was throwing shit around the house, and my mom got a restraining order on him, but she canceled it in 2 weeks because of her Stockholm syndrome. And she's still married to him to this day. I don't know why. Like, she deserves so much better, but, you know. That side of my family just covers up so much abuse, and I'm tired of it. And I've had issues with money the past couple of years because I've needed to heal and reset. And I don't know, we had some type of agreement that they would help out, but like we didn't really communicate on like when they didn't want to anymore. So instead of like talking to me, they talk shit about me to my sisters and whatnot. And they did the same thing when Natalie was going through it. They just talking shit to me. So now if people are talking shit to you, they're gonna talk shit about you. So it's just so stupid. Like, I'm tired of it. I don't have like actual people in the physical to support me and support me on this journey. Like, I constantly have to explain things to them. I live with my other sister. she's great, but, you know, she's really concentrated on the noise of the world and not doing the inner work, you know. And sometimes that it stresses me out, and I have to do energetic clearings, and yeah, it's just, you know, I just want her to be happy, but I don't think she's actually happy where she's at. The job she has is costing everybody else money besides, you know, she has to take an Uber all the way across town. Either I pay for it or mom pays for it, and mom expects me to just take care of her. And it's like, I can't take care of her. She's not my kid, one. And number two, she's 29. She's a grown-ass woman. I'm spilling my guts here. Okay. But yeah, I've had to go through a spiritual detox of all that. Like, I had to carry a bunch of crap, and then my body decided it didn't want to anymore. And, you know, you can't really work when how your skin's all fucked up and you're puking all the time. And my family's still like, why doesn't always focus on doing shit, you know? Empathy's not really a strong suit in that regard. My dad's family is in the astral, in heaven, watching over me, and they've been sending me a lot of messages and giving us support, so that's awesome. I have a lot of support from the angels and from God, the galactic family, the Pleiadians. Those are my galactic family. My sister's galactic family is Arcturian. She's been talking to them, so I think she's gonna she needs a death to happen in her life, and I think that's about to happen. And then after that, you start doing all the inner work. And it's so nice. It's so nice not to have to carry a bunch of shit anymore. I just do what I love for a living. We can all do what we love for a living. Like, that's the hack out of the Matrix. You do whatever you want, even if it doesn't make sense, even if there are bills piling up. You know, God's greater than the bills. God's greater than anything you're worried about. And 2 years ago, I did not think I'd be saying that, but my life has changed a lot in that amount of time, because I wanted to fully heal and fully be myself again, because I couldn't do that forever. And I'm just learning how to pour into my own cup, because I literally I didn't know how to do that forever. I was always putting other people first. I had to put my mom's feelings first to be somebody else, but it still wasn't enough. And all that part of my family cares about is money. All they talk about is money. Money, money, money. Even though they believe in God and they go to church, and God doesn't want you. You can't serve God and money. One, that's what it says in the Bible. And two, you can't be preaching about God and then sitting and watching Fox News and making fun of people and how people look. It's rude. It's just distasteful. But I don't blame him for kicking me out of the house, because narcissists really hate me. And they will hate chosen ones, because we're mirrors for people that need to improve themselves. So, yeah. Whoever's watching this, thank you for listening. I'll probably post more stories if you guys want. My name is Rack. Full name Rachel. I was Rack. Go ahead and check out my art store. I'm either gonna put it in the description or it's in my bio. And then if you want to support the channel, there's that too, but you don't have to. But stay tuned, there's more stuff coming. I make a lot of spiritual type of art, like a lot of angels, a lot of aliens. I recently made something with biblically accurate angels, and I'm super excited about that. There's also music coming, stuff I've revived after forever. So yeah, thank you for listening. Love you guys.